Hello kids, welcome back to GGV YouTube Learning channel. This side Simran Mehrotra. Kids, today we are going to start our lesson number 2 of class 6, okay? And the name of the lesson is The Window, okay? So this story is based on the two persons are seriously ill, okay? So shall we start? Okay, so we are starting our lesson from the page number 7. Two men, both seriously ill, occupied the same hospital room. Okay, now there are two men, just I told you, both seriously ill, and they were seriously ill, occupied the same hospital room. Okay, and they are in the same hospital room. They are in the same hospital and as well as in the same room. One man was allowed to sit up in his bed for an hour each afternoon to receive his daily medical treatment. Okay, in both of them, the one person is allowed to sit in his bed for an hour and he take his daily medical treatment on that particular time. His bed was next to room's only the window. Okay, now where is his bed? Is just next to the window. The other man had to spend all his time flat on his bed. Now the other person, what he have to do? He have to always flat on his bed. Okay, he was not allowed to sit. The two men talked for hours and end. Okay, now they talked for hours and hours. They spoke of their wives and families, their homes, their job, their involvement in military service, and where they had been on vacation. Now what they talked? They talked about their wife, family, homes, job. Okay, their involvement in military service. They did job in military. Okay, that's why they were talking about the involvement in the military service, where they had been on the vacation, where they have been for the vacations. Okay, now every afternoon when the man in the bed by the window could sit up, he could pass the time by describing to his roommate all the things he could see outside the window. Now, the man who was nearby the window, what he did, he used to sit there and he just see outside the window and he start describing what is going outside the window, okay, to the other man. The man in the other bed began to lie for those 1 hour period where his world would be broadened and enlivened by the description for the activities and colors of the worldwide. Now, the second man who was laid down in his bed, what he did, he just think what he was saying and he was live on that moment. What is going on? It's all about the 1 hour talk, okay? But he just lived that moment, what he was saying, okay? The window overlooked a park with a beautiful lake. Okay, now window, out of the window, what is there? There is a park. Okay, and the beautiful lake. Ducks and swan played on water while children say their model boat. Okay, in the park, in the lake, the duck and swan are swim. Okay, now and what the children are doing? They are just sailing their motor boat. Young lovers held hands and walked amidst flowers of every color of the rainbow. Now what the young lovers do? They are just holding their hand and just walking through the flowers. Okay, everything is looking like a colorful, like a rainbow. Grand old tree graced the landscape and fine view of the city skyline could be seen in the distance. Okay, out of that park, out of that garden, what he was seeing, that the old tree was very graceful and the skyline could be seen in the distance. Okay, as the man described his view from the window is executive detail. Okay, now what the man is saying? The man is just describing his word in very beautiful way. The man on the other side of the room would close his eyes and imagine the picturesque scene. Okay, and what the second man is doing? He just imagining his word and the word that is describing. He was just setting on his mind in a very beautiful scene. Okay. One warm afternoon, the man by the window described a parade passing through the park. All through the other man could not hear the band. Okay, now on the second day, the man was describing about the parade passing through the park. Okay, all through the other man could not hear the band. Okay, instead the second person could not hear the band. He could see the parade in his mind eyes as the gentleman by the window developed the detailed picture with the descriptive word. Okay, now, but what he could see that the person that describing the word, describing the picture in a very proper way, he just thought about that. Okay, that what is going outside the window. Okay, so this is it. This is the part 1 or our story. We'll continue second part in the next. Okay, till then, bye bye, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.